1 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. Pakistan has lodged a strong protest with India over the unprovoked ceasefire violations by the Indian forces along the line of control. Pakistan has strongly condemned the horrific bomb attack on a passenger bus in Afghanistan today. The Minister for Human Rights says the government has taken several steps to protect women's rights in the country. China and the United States have started official trade talks in Shanghai in a bid to bring an end to the trade war between the two countries. And now the news in detail. The Foreign Office summoned the Indian Deputy High Commissioner Gaurav Ahluwalia today and lodged a strong protest over the unprovoked ceasefire violations by the Indian forces along the line of control. An innocent civilian was martyred while 9 other civilians, including women and children, sustained serious injuries in Danna, Dhodnial, Jura, Lipa, Sharda, and Shahkot sectors along the line of control yesterday. In a statement, the Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal said the Indian forces along the line of control and the working boundary have continuously been targeting civilian populated areas with heavy mortars and automatic weapons, which still continues. He urged the Indian side to respect the 2003 ceasefire arrangement, investigate these and other incidents of ceasefire violations, instruct the Indian forces to respect the ceasefire in letter and spirit, and maintain peace on the line of control and the working boundary. The Director General Inter-Services Public Relations Major General Asif Ghafoor says Pakistan Army shall take all measures to protect the innocent civilians along the line of control from the Indian firing deliberately targeting them. In a tweet today, he said ceasefire violations by the Indian forces will be effectively responded. The Director General ISPR said increased Indian ceasefire violations indicate their frustration due to their failure in the Indian-occupied Kashmir. Meanwhile, in occupied Kashmir, the Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 3 more Kashmiri youths in Bandipora district. The troops martyred the youths during a violent military operation in Bakhtur and Gurez area of the district. Pakistan has strongly condemned the horrific bomb attack on a passenger bus on the Kabul-Herat road in Afghanistan today. In a statement today, the Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal said, "We express sympathy with the innocent victims, many of them women and children." He prayed for the maghfirat of the deceased and extended heartfelt condolences to the families of the victims. The spokesperson said such inhuman acts of violence against innocent civilians are condemnable. He said Pakistan condemns terrorism in all its forms and manifestations. Dr. Mohammad Faisal said the Afghan people deserve complete peace and tranquility in their country. He said Pakistan stands together with the government and the people of Afghanistan in the efforts to defeat and uproot the scourge of terrorism in our region. It may be recalled that 34 people, including women and children, were killed and 17 others injured in a roadside bomb blast on the Herat Kandahar highway today. A senior official, Muhammad Ibrahim Mohammadi, said the incident occurred in Shahwiz area when a bus carrying dozens of passengers was traveling to Farah province from Herat. No one has claimed responsibility for the attack. A meeting of the Economic Coordination Committee is in progress in Islamabad. The advisor on finance, Hafiz Sheikh, is chairing the meeting. The committee is discussing matters pertaining to wheat reserves in the country, the cotton price in 2019-2020, and the approval of the Economic Operator Program. The Minister for Human Rights, Dr. Shireen Mazari, says the government has taken several steps to protect women's rights in the country. Addressing the 5th Commonwealth Parliamentary Association Asia Regional Conference 2019 in Islamabad today, she said women representation at every forum is being ensured in Pakistan according to the Constitution. Dr. Shireen Mazari urged the United Nations to take strict notice of the discriminatory behavior against women in the world and ensure their inclusion in decision and policy making and other consultation engagements for fruitful results. The Minister of State for Climate Change, Zartaj Gul, says the government is taking various measures to make Pakistan clean and green. Addressing a function in Islamabad today, she said the government will ban selling and use of single-use polythene bags in Islamabad from the 14th of next month. Islamabad believes in the policy of promoting visits to religious shrines and people-to-people contact between India and Pakistan. This has been stated by the Pakistan High Commission in a statement in New Delhi while issuing visas to the Indian Sikh pilgrims. China and the United States trade negotiations have started official trade talks in Shanghai in a bid to bring an end to a year-long trade war. Earlier, the American President Donald Trump, in a tweet, had warned China against waiting out his first term to finalize any trade deal with China. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.